What am I doing here?
Mr. Holmes?
Evening.
Can I help you, Mr. Holmes?
Evening, officer. You have anything in here? Oh, you have goodies for me.
Whiskey. Of poor quality.
Oh, right, the people from the accident. Okay, I remember. This chapter started off with like a huge street accident that we had to reconstruct. And then I brought in some people that were, you know, suspects in said accident.
Thick leather gloves. They're probably insulated.
So these are the suspects' items. Benjamin, my son, I would be so pleased if you could join me and help lead our next charity banquet, which is due to take place on Sunday after the service. Your goodwill brings such joy, and I know that I may rely upon you. I remember how your life began in sin, your feeling rejected and alone in the world, and how you turned to the criminal path. But you found strength within to make the change. You became a good man. Our Lord will have mercy upon you. I shall always be happy to see you in our church, my son. God bless you, Pastor Jordan. Okay.
My life has changed thanks to Pastor Gordon and my faith.
All right.
Thick leather gloves. They're probably insulated.
I almost didn't see those.
Murad. Quite a popular brand of cigarette.
Actually, I don't have... Okay.
The initials MB.
MB. Wonder who that could be. Mr. Butcher. Well, that's probably it. We have most excellent news for you. Please arrange to visit the hospital as soon as possible so that we may conclude this matter. P.S. Her condition is stationary. Dr. Matthew Smith, Great Ormond Street Hospital, London.
This letter from yesterday perhaps explains why Butcher was in such a hurry. At any rate, I now have an exact address.
Yes, you do. Dear Mr. Butcher, your repeated absence, which is compounded by your delays with existing workload, simply cannot continue. You are responsible for a number of serious errors that your colleagues have found themselves compelled to rectify. We are sorry for this present situation, as you have always been an exemplary employee. We understand the complication of your personal situation, but if you are unable to correct your behavior in the immediate future, we shall be forced to terminate your employment. The Director's Underground Electric Railroads Company of London.
Reginald Butcher had problems with his job. This pen is an expensive one, but it isn't new. Reginald Butcher is fond of sweets.
Ooh, candies. Hi, how are you? Welcome to the stream.
A book. Karl Heinzen's 1848 Der Mord, with a bookmark.
Ooh.
Electrical wires.
Dear Mr. Garrett, we're obliged to inform you that despite your expropriation, you are still in debt to a considerable sum of money. We would request that you contact your payment service as soon as possible, otherwise we shall be obliged to involve the police in this unfortunate matter. Mr. Stewart, Financial Director, Bank of England.
This terrible passage is apparently appreciated by Garrett.
Oh, for Sherlock Holmes? Yeah. Trying to give us away a Steam key for the game. Yeah. Not going well, or... if you have to blow up half a continent to create a bloodbath in order to destroy the barbarians' party. You can be deemed to possess neither scruples nor conscience. Anyone who would not happily sacrifice his own life for the honor of exterminating 1,000,000 barbarians is not a true Republican. I agree, such clear-sightedness. Oh, so it's one of the games you can redeem. Okay.
Locked.
Yeah, the other games aren't being streamed.
Please escort this suspect for interrogation. Good day to you. My name is Sherlock Holmes, and I am assisting the police with their investigation.
I'm Benjamin Fowler, and I was arrested by mistake. I swear it.
You have not been arrested, Mr. Fowler. You are here as a witness.
Oh, but I saw nothing. I swear. Let me go.
Profiling. Dog tattoo, gang member. Okay. Probably the religious person that we saw in the other room. Yep. Possibly ill. Did I miss the... Yeah, we know he injured his leg, so the only possible things are he's either a smoker or he's ill. I feel like I saw... Yeah, okay, no, that's right. He did smoke. I remember.
Could you tell me what you were doing at the scene of the accident?
I was working on the square's statue. I work for the council. I swear it.
Do you ever work with electricity?
Yes, sometimes. I repair electric lampposts, but I'm not a specialist. I swear it. It's new, isn't it? And complex and dangerous.
I understand.
Mr. Holmes, I know you're a great detective and you understand me, so please let me go. I know nothing, I swear.
Yes, you swear it, I know.
What do you know?
Fowler, does the name Rasco ring any bells with you?
First time I ever heard it, I swear.
Oh, yeah, let me browse the evidence. So... As the member of Rasco's gang. Okay, so it's probably... Should probably bring up the tattoo to him. Yeah. Okay.
But your tattoo resembles his. You are in his gang, are you not?
No. It was a long time ago. I already forgot. I swear it. I just picked a few pockets for him when I was a young fellow. But I ain't proud of what
I mean...
did. All my family,
I wouldn't mind
parents, my
having the key to
brothers,
give
dogs,
away, but
cats, all
it's
died when
totally
I
up
was
to
a lad.
you. I
wouldn't have survived otherwise.
don't get much traffic through, so I wouldn't have anyone to give it to. But you're welcome to try the Dutch stream.
Good day to you, sir. My name is Sherlock Holmes.
Thomas Garrett. Why am I here?
You are a witness to murder.
Of course. Well, it wouldn't be the first time that the police jailed an innocent man in order to close a case.
No one has been charged yet.
Yet.
Yeah. Fair enough. I mean, it sucks when things go to waste like that. Ooh. Okay. For now, I'm gonna pick that one. He got the Rona. You don't got the Rona. Yeah. He works with electricity. Leave the man alone. Aggressive person who wears the symbol of an anarchist. Dislikes the police and probably most authority. Obvious that his pores, clothes are old and worn. Exhibits black spectrum, though his coughing, which is a symptom of ciliosis. I don't know how that's pronounced. Yeah. Specific word upon his finger reveals that he must work with electricity.
Did you perhaps see anything in particular during or after this disaster?
Yes, I saw part of your bourgeoisie burn up and explode. It was spectacular.
Why did you remain in the square? Why not seek shelter?
Like the rest of the sheep, there were some wounded comrades, workers. I wanted to help them.
You have a severe cough. Are you suffering?
It's only a cold.
Why not be honest with me? You are spitting up black fluid.
Ah, well observed. Yes, I have enough coal dust in my lungs to fuel an entire London district.
You were a miner then?
Since the age of 13, yes. At the Newcastle mines. 15 years of hell. Those were bloody times. But now it's over. I don't want to die in those holes like my father and my brothers did, in order to line the pockets of the rich.
Do you have any electrical knowledge?
How'd you know about that? You a mind reader?
There are electrical wires amongst your belongings.
Clever. Yes. I teach electrics to my comrades, since I'm currently without paid work. I'm self-taught, so we're not as dumb as you might think. And I don't want to work for bosses anyway.
It's a mistake, I swear it. I shouldn't be here.
How do I get the last guy? Did I miss something in the... Oh, those are all good.
Hey, mister, let me out. I'm innocent.
Condemn me to death. That's your job, after all.
How do I
It's a
get...
mistake, I swear it. I shouldn't be here.
Okay, I want to talk to the last guy. How do I talk to him?
Locked.
Yeah, I don't know. How do I... Uh... I just want to talk to the guy in the back, and it won't let me do it.
The proletariat
Yeah.
condemn me to death.
How do I talk to him?
Can I help you, Mr. Holmes?
Yeah, because there's nothing out here, and I don't think there's anything downstairs. Nope. Didn't think so. It just won't let me talk to him. Oh, did he escape? Is that the... Okay. I think I have to hunt down the one that escaped. Yeah, well, I don't know if we'd be able to find anyone for those keys. But I wish you luck on your quest.
I'm apparently in the children's ward.
How do you not know what ward you walked into? You're supposed to be the great detective. How do you not know what ward?
I'm apparently in the children's ward.
Yeah.
Mr. Reginald Butcher, I come from Scotland Yard. Might we talk?
All right, but not too loudly. She's finally asleep.
Is she your daughter?
Our pretty little Meryl. She's very ill. Now look, I'm sorry I ran, but I had to see Dr. Blowberry today, and the policeman wouldn't listen.
Don't worry. I understand now.
Profiles. Because he had an expensive pen that wasn't new. Yeah. Married man holds the position of railway worker. He is depressed due to the illness of his daughter, of whom he is extremely fond. His shoes are shining. They have no doubt been recently cleaned. His expensive waistcoat, now in shabby condition, reveals that he was once previously a prosperous man. Mr. Butcher loves his daughter and is not ashamed to wear a child's bracelet to display his affection. Hey, what's poppin', boy?
What do you do for a living, Mr. Butcher?
I work at the office of the Underground Electric Railways Company.
Then you must be familiar with electrical devices.
I am indeed. Why do you ask?
It is of no consequence, but tell me, what are the reasons behind the problems you're experiencing at work?
Problems? What do you mean?
You have already received a written warning.
Yes. I'm often late to work. My boss doesn't understand my situation. It's difficult since my daughter became ill.
Well, I mean, his daughter's ill. How well do you think it's going? No, I'm kidding. It's going well.
Coincidentally, we found one of your company's cabs in the square where the accident occurred.
Really? Why was it there?
I have no idea. Do you?
No. But a week ago we had a technical cab stolen, along with its tools. Do you think that could be the one?
It's possible.
Shh. Meryl's asleep.
Meryl Butcher.
That's it. That's all he has to say. I can't even read what that says that she has. Something. Okay, so I examined all their belongings. I don't know what else it wants from me.
Mr. Butcher's wife.
Is that Judith? Mr. Butcher can confirm that we are willing to admit your daughter into the care of our hospital. You will be responsible for the travel expenditure, naturally taking all appropriate precautions due to the delicate state of your daughter. Additionally, you must attend to any accommodating costs at all medical attention. The final bill cannot be summarized within this letter. It will depend, of course, upon your daughter's condition, but I must warn you that the sum may be considerable. Dr. K.O. Medin. Oh, that's a bad name. K.O. Karolinska University, Stockholm.
Admission file at Karolinska University Hospital in Stockholm.
Did I miss something?
A young woman lost her life.
Oh, dead wife. Even worse.
Can she be cured?
It'll take a long time, but I'm confident that we'll win this fight. I can't bear to think otherwise.
Yes. Probably just a question of money.
What are you talking about? It's a question of willpower, and my daughter will win.
I do hope so. Although the treatment at the Karolinska University Hospital is very expensive.
Yeah, it's our only hope. Thanks to the good Dr. Blowberry, she finally has a bed. We're going out next week. It's our last chance. Do you have children?
Yes. I have a daughter too.
We'd sacrifice our lives for our children, would we not?
Yes. Of course, yes.
Okay. What belongings did I miss?
We've discussed everything, I think. And I have to watch my daughter.
I don't feel like I missed any belongings. Yeah, let's see. Try going back and looking at their belongings again. I don't feel like I missed anything. Ooh, we can try deducing. Oh, fun. We get to play the fun game of click everything with the same thing until something connects. Let me tell you, fun job. Didn't think so. No. All right. Oh. I swear, guys, this game is fun. It is exhilarating. Honestly, time of my life. You know, I get to click things and hope that they match up, and if they don't, they turn red. It's so great. It's like peak levels of gameplay here. Especially because some of the connections don't actually make sense, but then you're like, okay. I have a lot of things that don't want to connect to anything. Fine. Okay. Okay. So, anarchists oppose the state, capitalism, and market relations, but Thomas Garrett is in debt to the bank. Okay. Reginald Butcher has problems at work due to the time off he has taken time to visit his seriously ill daughter. Benjamin Fowler was a bandit when he was young, but has since changed his ways. Possibly changed his ways. Sometimes works with electricity, was not a specialist in it. Is no doubt he would know how to create. Doubtful that he would know how to create such a deadly trap, or has sufficient knowledge to repair an electrical lamppost, which could have enabled him to create the deadly trap for the cab. That's a tough one. The electric trap was arranged by a professional. Thomas Garrett would not have had sufficient thing. Teaches electricity would have had sufficient knowledge to make trap for the cab. I feel like that's possibly true. Butcher knows how to work with electricity because of the job. That doesn't mean that he would be capable of creating a deadly electrical trap. He would have been able to do it. I mean, he could have had. But like I said, none of these, I don't think we don't have enough evidence. None of these are going to lead to a resolution just yet. Go see. Yeah, because green check mark means I got everything. So
Electrical wires.
yeah, there's nothing here. I don't know. I don't think I'm missing anything.
Murad. Quite a popular brand of cigarette.
Yeah, and then... Okay, so I'm not missing anything. I just don't know... Don't know why it's not saying. Thanks for the follow. I appreciate that. That cursor is next.
Hey, mister, let me out.
The proletariat will win.
Okay, so I have no leads to go on. Oh, unless... Hold on, is there... Oh no, you're fine. You don't need to do that. That's... Okay. Yeah, no, the follow is plenty. Thank you. All right. Back to the crime scene to look for the victims' items. Or something. I don't know. I didn't see anything about it at the police station, but I'm supposed to view the victims' items, but I couldn't find any. Oh, unless I have information that I have to go back and deal with at the house. That's always possible. Yeah, because this is where the electric machine was. Okay, I guess we can even go back to the house. What do you... It says I haven't reviewed all the evidence, but I don't know where all the evidence is.
This crank has been turned.
And we did the whole sewers exploration thing. Yeah, we went through there, we found the sewers. Can't think of anything.
This is an absolute disaster.
Where?
Good day to you, Mr. Holmes.
Excuse me, gents. Any idea where I can view dead people items?
Can I help you, Mr. Holmes?
Yeah, I've been in there. I'm so confused.
It's a mistake, I swear it.
Oh, he changed spots. Uh-huh. But I did. Oh, there was one more.
Belongings of the victims. Rasco and his acolyte. A normal pocket knife. A standard deck of playing cards.
Oh, standard.
Rasco is fond of licorice. Huh. The licorice was found both at the sewers and amongst Rasco's belongings. A police report about Rasco. He's only a minor criminal.
Also known as Rasco, leader of a small local gang, whose members can be identified by gang's motive, a dog tattoo. The gang has been involved in frequent violence, robbery, pickpocketing, etc. Okay.
A Webley revolver.
Oh, okay. Oh. Bam. Okay, Benjamin Fowler is connected with the Rasco gang. He has the gang's tattoo, but has made an attempt to remove it. Okay. The Bank of England was robbed by the Rasco gang. It's the bank where Thomas Garrett has a large debt. Oh. And somebody knew about the bank robbery and managed to kill the members of Rasco's gang immediately afterward. Reginald Butcher works for the Underground Railroad Company. He could be familiar with the layout of the sewers from where the bank was robbed. Oh. Ooh. I'd like to think he's a good guy. Ooh. It's a tough one. Fowler was once a member of the Rasco gang, but that is now all in the past. Bandits like Benjamin Fowler never change. I don't like to think that they never change. What happens if I select all of them, though? Does it, like... Oh, yeah, they counteract. Okay. Yep, it could be that. Could also be that. I just like to get all the things. Member of the Rasco gang. He helped the gang to rob the bank and then kill them so that he might keep all of the money. Possible. Helped the Rasco gang to rob the bank, then kill them for the money. Or took part in the Bank of England robbery before killing his accomplices. Ooh. Let's... Okay, so bank robbery. Yeah. He... Ooh. So you tried to remove it, so I'm gonna go with he has a new life. Ill needs her father. He seems like a good guy. He even said he'd come back to the police station. Worked hard for all of his life, but ended up in debt to the bank. He was spurred to commit his crime, but could not bear to leave the criminals unpunished. Oh. This is the hardest part of this game, is picking an ending. No, not that one. Okay. Ooh. Because if it was him... I don't want to say the anarchist just because, like, he's an anarchist, but at the same time, I don't have... That dude's trying to get out of being a criminal. Or is trying to cover his tracks, I'm not sure. Yeah, he's a bad guy. I'm not confident in
Thomas
this choice.
Garrett, we are arresting you for the double murder of Rasco and his accomplice in addition to the bank robbery.
Bravo! Case closed. Exactly what the bourgeoisie in power expects from you. Don't bother to look any further.
Well, if you have a solid alibi, I should like to hear it.
What for? Small people such as us are eternal victims of a corrupted justice. Do your duty then, lackey.
Okay, I don't like him. I don't like that ending. Actually, if... I'm curious about this one, because I feel like he's
Mr. Fowler,
changed.
I know that you are an accomplice in Rasco's gang and that you killed them.
What? But it's not true. I never killed anyone. I swear it.
Listen to me. You found a real job and began a new life. You killed bad people without ever intending to hurt anyone. You deserve another chance. I will let you go, but you must forget about the money.
The what? Oh, yes. Yeah, I swear it. I will forget. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
I don't like that. I don't like how he seemed about that. He seemed very sneaky about that. He didn't know what the money was. I don't want to accuse the dad. The dad's a nice guy. It's always the nice guys, isn't it? And then they're leaving. Oh. Did he rob the bank and then leave? It's possible. It's possible that he's robbing the bank and then trying to leave.
Mr. Holmes?
Mr. Butcher, say goodbye to your daughter. We are arresting you for robbery and murder.
What? You can't do that. What happened to my girl?
You should have thought about that.
You monster. Even if it were true, what would a bank's money be worth against the life of a child? I love you, Meryl.
Murder is never proof of love. Now please, come with us.
Yeah, I don't feel like this is the right choice either. I honestly don't know which of them killed people. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna go back and pick the real one. I don't know, because this is the hard part. Regardless of which one you pick and like you watch through, they all act like it wasn't them until the end. So you never get like a clear like yes, it was them type thing. My only thing is like, I do think he's a good guy. I do think he is. I think he's a good guy. I don't think he would do that. I don't think it was the gang guy. Because even though I let him go free, he didn't know about the money. But he's an anarchist. Anarchists don't usually rob the banks. Like, we don't have any evidence that's helping. That's the issue here. None of the evidence helps. Yeah, someone helped him plan the robbery. I don't think it was him because he's like, he knows he's dying. He was a gang member. But he said he was self-taught in electronics, so I don't know. Yeah, but he's got problems because of his sick daughter. Oh. Who is it that likes the candy? Oh no. It's the dad that likes the candy, isn't it? Because the bad guy likes the candy.
A Webley revolver. Rasco is fond of...
So that makes me question it. Because if the dad's fond of candy, maybe they're in league. Here's the thing, is they all have the ability to have done it. And I'm thinking maybe it's... They all have motive. And that's the hard part about this game. Is in all of these cases, they all have motive. If I... Don't feel like he did. I don't like my options here. You don't know. You don't know. No, I'm just sticking with this one. That's it. Calling it here.
Garrett, I know that you killed Rasco and his accomplice after you robbed the bank together.
I was expecting as much.
However, due to your illness and as the money was recovered, I will spare you.
I don't need your mercy.
You are free.
Out of the question. Do your foul duty. I'm ready to die as a proletariat martyr.
Leave at once. Constable, throw him out.
You don't have the right. I'll show the whole world how you're ready to condemn an innocent man to protect the bosses. I demand to remain in prison.
At this point, I'm just insulting him. Yeah, I know I can't go back. There wasn't a good choice there. I don't know who it was. But I know this. He was very upset about the outcome, and that's what's important here. No, I spent 10 minutes just trying to pick a single person to blame. Jeez. Let's move on with the game. Is this the last or the second to last chapter?
Holmes, at last you're back. We can't find Kate.
I think it's the last.
She went for her lesson, but the teacher says that Kate never arrived.
Mrs. Hudson?
She's gone out to ask around the neighborhood.
Oh no.
Kate, are you here? Kate! She was writing something here. Kate took her diary. What happened here? Why would she take her suitcase? Why was it left open? She took all of her favorites. They packed her things and left. I don't understand. What's that? The sound came from Alice's room. Alice!
Oh.
Kate! Where are you?
You never do anything right.
Oh jeez.
Not caring about me.
Oh jeez.
I wish Alice would have gone with me.
Alice? Where is my daughter?
Your daughter? You don't have one, Mr. Holmes. You never did.
My God! My daughter, what did you do
Not
to her?
slapping her.
What you could never do. I made her happy.
I don't care what you think. Where is...
Not gonna do it.
Fool. You're useless to her. Why even bother?
Holmes, this is useless.
I'm
She
not
won't
slapping her.
I'll make her talk.
We don't need her. Just use your skill. I'll take care of her.
I remember this place from my last visit. It's different now. Something was taken from here.
Oh. Stop it. Keeps going back and forth without me. Okay, is that everything? I think that's everything. Or hold on. Am I only supposed to be finding the items that are...
No, my choice is not entirely correct.
Okay, so candles near the chair are still there. Grimoire's gone. Okay, the cupboard's still there. Is the painting like actually gone? It is.
This is what I heard from upstairs.
The wheelchair's not actually gone. Neither is that.
No, my choice is not entirely correct.
Well, at least there's that. What am I missing? Oh, the cradle's not actually gone either.
No, my choice is not entirely correct.
What do you mean? What am I missing?
Portrait of Alice's father, William Hamilton, and some items required to conduct a seance are missing.
Oh. Possibility that Alice visited Highgate Cemetery before returning to Baker Street, and Alice might have performed a spiritual seance to talk to her father, William Hamilton. Alice may have visited Highgate Cemetery this morning to the crypt of her father, William Hamilton, where she performed a spiritual seance in order to talk to him. Did she take Kate with her as well? It's a good question.
The lead goes to the cemetery. Watson, keep an eye on her.
Watson,
I'll stay here with Alice.
I trust you.
Kate, are you here?
Oh gosh, that's so trippy.
Crossing. Go to the of 4 others. Felled by bullet. Alice brought them to perform the ritual.
Yep.
Those candles have been alight for almost 3 hours. That's where Alice's father was buried.
Okay.
Find the crypt. Trampled by feet. Kate's suitcase. Why did she leave it here? Kate's diary.
I'm with Alice at the cemetery. We're going to speak to her father. The cemetery scares me, of course, but I'm excited too. I shouldn't allow myself to feel scared, as to what is to follow will be even scarier. She is so beautiful. She has prepared the candles, the portrait. She looks so relaxed. I cannot prevent myself from trembling. She begins, she calls him. She is turning in on herself, and she is muttering. I cannot understand as she speaks strange language. She's holding chalk sticks in both her hands. I am trembling. I cannot help it. Her eyes are white. Her movements are convulsive. As one in the throes of death, she doesn't see me. She begins to speak as him, and it's horrible. I want to cry. She's writing everywhere with both sticks of chalk.
Where do we find him, Father?
I don't know if it's what it's like to date a witch, but it's definitely a little weird. Like if you started doing this, I would
I can't believe
probably
Alice made my little girl
have to
all
snap you
this.
out of it.
Damned woman! Scholar of Rhodes. Earth-digging giant. These writings constitute a single message, a guide. Kate! Kate! Oh my god.
Oh,
It's Alice's father, mummified.
yes, I'd still love you. Snake nest and conspiracy. In the district of St. Victor, while in the act of demolishing an old house, masons have uncovered a nest of snakes, which has spawned upwards of 100 squirming reptiles. These reptiles did inhabit the bottom of a well. Long since dried up, in the middle of the snake's nest, there was the skeleton of a child who had likely plunged down into the well to his or her death. Surprisingly, the skeleton in question was still holding a red Morocco portfolio. Such much disintegrated apart from one legible strip of paper which read, "Do not reveal the plot." Yep.
It's Alice's father, mummified. Alice sleeps here.
Oh.
Madam Destiny. A map of British rivers. A storm lamp. Alice keeps her father's belongings in this room, even the canteen from his boat. Alice is not merely peculiar, she is mentally ill. I hope Kate didn't see this. This witch. Alice, she brought my daughter even further. They followed this direction in this message. They went to the old cemetery.
Go to the old cemetery and find the crypt on the crossing of 4 others, followed by Bullet, Scholar of Rhodes, Earth-digging giant, and trampled by feet. I don't know which way I'm supposed to be going. Yeah, don't think it's this way. Do not think I was supposed to go that way. Oh, yeah. Sign that says Old Cemetery. My bad.
Hold on, Kate.
Find and select 4 which refer to an Alice's message. Use imagination to visualize them. Okay.
I need to recall some facts about certain famous people buried in this cemetery.
Had 3 really painted portrait miniatures from Oxford. Okay, that's possibly one. Was shot in a duel. That's a thing, right? Felled by bullet, shot in a duel. Trampled by feet. Probably doing this wrong, but you know. We'll find out. Oh, Scholar of Roads. That's definitely...
Some of the names I selected are wrong.
Well, yeah, because I selected that first one under the assumption of Scholar of Roads. But I was wrong. In fact, it's probably this one that's the one that I need to select. Oh, that's an unnamed crypt, so I can't select that. Never mind. Was 7 feet tall? There we go. See, that wasn't so bad. I just messed up the first one. Cool. Let's go. Hello. Alice.
Kate!
Kate. Right, Kate. Names.
My dear child, I do not know when you will hear this message, but I do know that one day you will be here, Kate. My blood, my light. I rue the day I lost you in the living world. Death is nothing to me, except to leave you behind and with him. Holmes. Sherlock Holmes. Well, you have to understand, he is your worst enemy. But because he so loves to hide behind the mask of his dubious morality, he would never kill you. Holmes, Holmes. I'm certain that he never understood you, and I'm sorry for that. I hope you didn't cry too often having him as your father. I trust that you made him cry. Don't distress yourself, my child. I died by his hand. But your questions are over since you now know. You are my daughter. What matters is that you continue my work. Join our cause and you will be the empress of evil. My Kate, my flesh.
Yeah, no, not digging this.
And in front of the world, Kate Moriarty has arrived.
Her last name's Moriarty. No. No. My observation of the asteroid movement through my telescope led me to discovery of two new stars which are named Myrak and Adhil. Together with other dim stars, they create a marvelous constellation, and its shape reminds me of my dear girl, Caitlin.
Young Kate. Father.
Oh, Sherlock.
Metal star with an extremely precise carving. Metal star with an extremely precise carving.
Why does that one have an exclamation point? What?
Metal star.
Okay.
The dynamics of an asteroid. Work by Professor James Moriarty.
I'm confused why there's an exclamation point on that.
That's a ribbon from Kate's hair.
Kate, no! From childhood's hour I have not been. As others were I have not seen. As others saw I could not bring. My passion from a common spring. From the same source I have not taken. My sorrow I could not awaken. My heart to joy at the same tone. And all I loved alone. Then in my childhood, in the dawn of most stormy life, was drawn from every depth of good and ill the mystery which binds me still. From the torrent or the fountain from the red cliff of the mountain, from the sun that round me rolled in its autumn tint of gold. From the lightning in the sky as it passed me flying by, from the thunder and the storm and the cloud that took the form, when the rest of heaven was blue, of a demon in my view.
Ain't met her true father. I need to find Alice. I'll make her speak this time.
Kate found her true daughter, or her true father, and
Moriarty. Because I could not stop for death. Kindly stop for me. Carriage held but just ourselves. And immortality.
okay, but Kate's first reaction was to write poetry.
It's blocked from the outside. What? Alice!
Accept your death, you fool!
No, what happened to what?
You witch! Let me out! Free Kate!
What happened to Watson?
Come back, witch!
Not completed, more like
Good,
failed.
Sherlock. This is the only way to get out of here. Moriarty must have set up an astronomer's riddle here. Moriarty must have set up an astronomer's riddle here.
Okay, so let me solve the riddle. How do I solve it? Some evidence requires additional investigation, map search, analysis, archive search, etc. Okay. Well, can I... I don't like the sounds that I'm hearing in the background. Uh-uh. Um... What? Oh. Is it that one? No, it's got to be that one, right? I don't... I am so confused. And I think I did it wrong already. Oh boy, this is... so much exhilaration. Should I go all the way out there? Oh. So if I hit a wrong one, it takes me... How do I... Wait, what? Man, this puzzle... That's not it. I don't... Oh... Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay, this takes some thinking, which is okay. So, oh, this puzzle is gotta use that big brain. If I had that big of a brain, I would just consider myself Sherlock at that point. Like, so hold up. If I start off at the middle, and I go up, I go down, go over, and then I go up, and then I go back down, and then I go back up. And then is it that one? It's just, it don't, that's too far, right? Right? That's not just me. That seems like it's too far out here. It's like it's gotta be that one. Oh no, this is where we get into the death trap. See, I messed up. See, now I done did the fuck up. See? See, like I missed a single line. A single line. That's all it takes. Oh, maybe I didn't do it. Maybe I didn't. Is that not it? Did I not do it right? Oh. I think I did it. I did it. That's the big brain. See? Big brain.
Hold on, Kate. I'll find you.
All right, we're looking for not child. Sherlock, stop. You got stuck on a wall.
Watson!
Watson.
She tricked me.
Where's she gone? Watson, where?
I don't know. She left saying that she had to go and see a lady. A Mrs. Destiny?
Madam Destiny, she's a boat.
What?
Over there, Watson. She's abducted Kate.
I can't believe it.
She's a lunatic, Watson. She made a room for her dead father, and now Kate is with her.
Oh man. This is definitely something.
They're on the boat! Hurry, Watson!
Oh, what? No rowing the mini boat game? This game's real fond of its mini games.
Stay here and hold on to the boat, Watson. Kate! Kate! Where are you?
Kate, I'm here. Just jump. Alice, I'm afraid. I know, but you'll be all right. Look, it doesn't burn. Come on.
not make you a monster.
Yes! That's why you've always lied to me!
What difference does it make?
Oh, that was a bad choice.
I'm your father now.
I was lied to all of my life! Do you have any idea how that feels?
No, because you're Kate Holmes. And a Holmes never gives up. I know it.
Yeah, look at them sick moves.
Yes, he knows. Nothing can change fate. Listen, he allowed George Hurst to kill Lord Marsh, who was already condemned to death by tuberculosis.
But this isn't your life. You have me.
You sent me away! When I'm home, we fight all the time! You're ashamed of me!
No! No. It's me, Kate. I never learned patience. My own father was the same with me.
It isn't possible to escape destiny! The Rasco gang didn't. Holmes failed to reveal their murderer. Their death was their destiny, Kate.
Kate, don't listen to her.
And Holmes will be murdered himself! I have foreseen it!
I don't like quick time events.
I may be killed one day. It's a risk that I take, but my word helps to save other lives.
Really? And albeit? And Percy Fleming? You save lives? No! You enjoy taking lives!
You can't save me either!
Kate, you'll be safe with me. I'll protect you. I care about you.
How can you trust him? He killed your real father, Kate!
Why? Why did you kill him?
It was his life or mine. I had no choice, Kate.
See? Everything is determined! Remember the
Ah, I don't like this.
ceremony!
Kate, no. How can this suddenly mean more to you than your childhood?
See? It is time! The next life awaits us!
Kate, what sane woman would keep her father's mummified remains? She's irrational.
I don't care! I don't belong anywhere!
Kate, I can't lose you. I can't. I love
This
you.
is tough.
It's not true! You prevented me from living, and now you're preventing
Nope, she hates me. Game over. Game over. Game over. Kill me now. That's it. I don't like this game anymore. After we do that whole thing? No.
I'm here! Just...
We save you though. Yeah, I don't know how to get through this.
I'm dead! I'm a monster!
What? There is no curse, Kate.
Yes! That's what...
I only lied to you because I was too afraid of losing you. My God, ask Watson.
I was lied to all of my life! Do you have any idea how
Uh.
it feels?
No, Kate. I know what evil is. You You have a good heart.
Yeah. At least I get to replay the badassery. Look at that man's.
Yes, he knows. Nothing can change fate. Listen, he allowed George Hurst to kill Lord Marsh, who was already condemned to death by tuberculosis.
But this isn't your life. You have me.
Oh, I don't know.
When I'm home, we fight all the time. You're ashamed of me.
No! Oh, it's me, Kate. I never learned patience. My own father was the same with me.
It isn't possible to escape destiny. The Rasco gang didn't. Holmes failed to reveal their murderer. Their death was their destiny, Kate.
Kate, don't listen to her.
And Holmes will be murdered himself. I have foreseen it.
Don't like my choices. Don't know what's gonna get me through this.
I may be killed one day. It's a risk that I take, but my work helps to save other lives.
Really? And albeit? And Percy Fleming? You save lives? No! You enjoy taking lives!
You can't save me either.
I saved you. I adopted you. I gave you everything I could.
How can you trust him? He killed your real father, Kate!
Why? Why did you kill him?
It was his life.
Oh,
mine.
that wasn't the right choice, was it?
Choice, Kate.
Damn it.
Determined! Remember the sign! Our meeting! The ceremony!
Kate, no. Alice is deranged. She can't communicate with them.
See? It is time! The next life awaits us!
No, Kate, she would make the boat crash to kill you. She knew that you would hesitate.
I don't care!
It's not for you to decide. I'm trying to get you.
It's not true.
You know what? I don't like this. I don't know how to get through this conversation sequence. God damn it. This is the one thing I suck at.
You're talking nonsense.
I was...
Shut up. That's up.
No, you know what? Hit me. I need to restart this. I already messed up like 3 times. Okay, so there's the red flash, the yellow flash, and then there's the no flash.
I only lied to you because I was... Shut up.
Okay, we're gonna try that. I don't know how well that's gonna work.
Yes! He allowed...
You are confusing her. You mad witch. You're tangling my casework with her life.
You sent me away.
No. Oh, it's me, Kate.
Really trying to get through that.
I never learned patience. My own father was the same with me.
It isn't possible to escape destiny! The Rasco gang didn't. Holmes failed to reveal their murderer. Their death was their destiny, Kate.
Kate, don't
No, you can't foresee my death. I have quick time events and retries.
I may be killed one day. It's the risk that I take, but my word helps to save.
Really? And all... You...
You've already been saved, so don't put yourself in danger now. Come with me.
How can you... What?
To say that to a child, you're a mad woman. You know I had no choice.
See? Everything! I mean...
You are a liar. You've staged all of this to kill my daughter.
See? It is time! The next life awaits us!
You're insane. You're a psychopath.
I don't...
You belong with me, Kate. We're family.
It's not true!
How? How do I get through this? I can't.
Kate, I'm here! Just jump!
Alice! I'm afraid!
I know, but you'll be all right! Look! It doesn't burn! Come on!
Kate! Oh my God, no!
Go away!
Kate!
I'm a Moriarty! I'm the devil's daughter! I'm cursed! I'm a monster!
What? That does not make you a monster.
Yes! That's why you've always lied to me!
I only lied to you because I was too afraid of losing you. My God, ask Watson.
I was lied to all of my life! Do you have any idea how that feels?
No, because you're Kate Holmes. And a Holmes never gives up. I knew it.
Okay. This is the last time I'm going through this.
I'm a Moriarty!
What? There is no curse, Kate.
Yes! That's why you've always lied to me!
I only lied in order to protect you. You're still so young, my God. Ask Watson.
I was lied to all of my life! Do you have any idea how that feels?
No, Kate. I know what evil is. You have a good heart.
Do 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 do.
Yes, he knows. Nothing can change fate. Listen! He allowed George Hurst to kill Lord Marsh, who was already condemned to death by tuberculosis.
But this isn't your life. You have me.
You sent me away! When I'm home, we fight all the time! You're ashamed of me!
No. Oh, it's me, Kate. I never learned patience. My own father was the same with me.
It isn't possible to escape destiny! The Rasco gang didn't. Holmes failed to reveal their murderer. Their death was their destiny, Kate.
Kate, don't listen to her.
And Holmes will be murdered himself! I have foreseen it!
I may be killed one day. It's the risk that I take, but my word helps to save other lives.
Really? And albeit... And Percy...
Yada yada. Come on.
Save
he had to be eliminated.
Because he was a dangerous criminal, I had no choice.
See? Everything is determined! Remember the sign! Our meeting! The ceremony!
Kate, no, no. How can this suddenly mean more to you than your child?
See? It is time! The next life awaits us!
No, Kate, she would make the boat crash to kill you. She knew that you would hesitate.
I don't care. I don't belong anywhere.
You belong with me, Kate, with family.
I don't know what I'm doing.
Finally. Got her. Nice.
Kate! Oh, God. Are you all right? She really was the Devil's daughter.
Over here! Hurry, the boat's going down!
Yay. Yeah, it was pretty rad, wasn't it? After I finally got through all that annoying conversation. Like, to be honest, I had to look up a walkthrough. It was just like one choice off on some of my go-throughs. Like one choice, and it still didn't let me go. It has a no forgiveness rule, I swear. Was a lot of fun, actually. I had you definitely should play it yourself. Like I said, the hardest part about the game, other than that last part with the conversation, a lot of the puzzles are actually pretty easy to figure out. It's honestly choosing who was the right person that committed the crime and what to do with them, because you always have, regardless of who you pick, conversation is hard. Yeah, the conversation was hard. I had to look up a guide. Dude, ridiculous. But like when it comes to solving the cases, you often get like 3 people, 3, sometimes even like I think one of them you have like 5 people you can choose from, and either all of them have motives or like none of them have motives. And it gets to this point of like, well, I don't even know what to do, because like either everyone has the motive to do it and there's not enough evidence to be clearly like, oh yeah, it was this one dude. It's like, it could have been him, but it could have just as easily have been this other guy. And like, it's cool. And it does like that thing like the Telltale where it's like, oh, blank percentage of people also chose this, which, cool. Doesn't mean it's the right option, but like, cool. But obviously I didn't choose the right option for some of those, as Alice was saying at the end there during the boat. But I mean, like, it was actually a good game. You should definitely play.